Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this wonderful day. Here we go. First pitch of the game. And what we have there is a little drag bun attempt. So we have Troy High School hosting Sonora High School. It's varsity. I believe it's their first league meeting. All right. So there we go. So you have to bear with us while we get our balls and strikes and that whole thing figured out here. My name is Jess Knowles. I'm the teacher of the broadcast journalism class. And it is my crew that has come out here to essentially elevate all that's going on here and to hopefully show the world all the effort that these ladies are putting into their sport. And we're just happy to be here telling the story. So that's Liz out there with that camera, giving you that that shot from center field. She's doing great work. And then the other view that we have over here from camera 2 of the runner on base there is the always stellar Zach. Okay, so we had a steal. It's not a play that's called very often in the sport, where it's a steal hit by pitch call. But I will tell you that Sonora executed it flawlessly. So we have 2 on. Batter number 3 up. No outs here. Coach has given the signal, no outs. All right, so a lot just happened, and I'm not sure it got followed very well. I'll have my technical director work towards a better result there. So what just happened was a steal throwdown was missed by the third baseman. Ball went dribbling by. Runner on third goes home. And then the runner on second tried to go. Well, actually, sorry. The runner on first tried to go to second, got to second, went to third. On the way to third, got thrown out. Meanwhile, the runner that stole third got to go home. So 1-0 Sonora. One and one. Nobody on. Just a bit outside. Uh-oh. That's going to hit my camera. That's out of here. That was an excellent shot. Got it up in the wind. It just carried right on out. Right down the left field line. Excellent swing. Very well executed. Number 11. I will know your name when I get the rosters. Number 11, that was an excellent swing. Nicely executed. Way to stay inside yourself. That ball just carried. Nicely done. Nice pitch. Sorry to not have the count right now. Oh, it was a really good looking pitch. I think we fooled the umpire there. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. We'll get our score bug right here in a second. Okay, just a bit outside. All right, here we go. Okay, man on. Gosh, I apologize for that if that's at all offensive. Person on. First. Okay. It's 1 ball. Two balls. Three balls. All right, here we go. We got the count right. And another walk. Back-to-back walks. Elicits a visit from the coach. Coach Tack going to go out there, have a word. At this point, it's probably just a little bit motivational. Infield's having a little meeting. Outfield's having a little meeting. All right, I think we got it right now. I think we got the score bug reading correctly. It is 1 out, two on. And the coach, the third base coach for Sonora, is signaling to the administrator here for Troy High School that I don't know that the Troy High School administrator is welcome on Sonora's field. So great play there. Batter little got jammed. A little pop out to the pitcher. Pitcher threw it over to first, but not in time. Runner wisely got back. All right, lead up with a strike. Clearly that pep talk worked. Nice job, Coach Tack. There we go. Nice little pop up. Managed perfectly by second base. Excuse me, everybody. We're gonna during this half inning, we're gonna so I'm gonna clear the bases. We're gonna go ahead and call that another out. Okay, nice lead off bat. Great contact. Drilled it. Just a better play made. It's 9 against 1 after all. So great play made. Sweet throw over to first. One out here in the bottom of the first. Okay, ball one. Just a little not strike enough. There we go. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Little low, 2 balls. Great swing. Pitch was a little low. All right, I got the score. So I'm the scorekeeper, everybody. So I'm trying to do two things at once, and I'm good at one thing. All right. Okay, we have ball one. 2 balls. Little low. Right down the middle. Nice pitch. All right. Uh-oh. 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 Got some lift. Ding. Gur. Way to go. Way to go down. Way to get it. That looks like a Rylerton. I need to check my. The Viking with a dinger. Nice job, Sophia. So way to go, Sandra. Way to get out there and get that home run ball. If it was me, I'd be making the home run hitter go get that. I mean, she did after all. Hit it way out there. It's only fair that she goes and gets it, right? Okay, I'm talking to my technical director a little bit here, so forgive me, and we're going to talk a little business. But Mr. Technical Director, if you could have one of our assistants run out and make sure that the camera folks have their headphones in, so as I talk about the young lady who ran out to get the ball, or when I start talking about people, that maybe the camera folks can follow along a little bit. So nice little blooper, short right field, handled nicely, and we're at the end of an inning here. Good at bat by Ashley Garcia. All right, here we go. Starting the top of the second. Here we go. All right, good eye, 2-2. This is Arias at bat here. Two balls. Three zero. Okay, Landon's up. Catcher, Landon. Here we go. Little attempted bump, fouled off for strike one. A lot of movement on a bunt. It's kind of fun to see everybody doing their thing. So, all right, fielded by the pitcher, nicely done. Advances the runner. There we go, a little replay. Excellent job with the replay committee there. Love it. Okay, so man on second. One out. I believe they just put number 13 Lyman on first base, intentional walk, bringing up Zamora. Turning into a little bit of a breeze here. Sorry about the wind noise. Okay, so not really sure what's going on, what's happening with the coaching strategy and what's caused our little delay here. But now it looks like we have number 4, T4, batting. Not in the starting lineup, so that's a substitution. I'll get that name later. All right, so no harm on the missed catch, as that was the 4th ball. All right, base is jacked, 1 out. All right, Nice cut, foul ball. All right, another nice cut. Ramirez has 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Here we go. 1-2 pitch. All right, 2-2. Okay, big pitch, 2-2. Here we go. Another one fouled off. Staying alive. All right, shortstop. We got a little 6-4. Shortstop to second. Get the runner at, get the force at second. Runner scores. Got a little replay here. Nice, nice replay of. Way to go, Ramirez. Got some wheels there. Way to get on it. Okay, so first and third situation always a little dicey. Let's see what Sonora has in mind. All right, way to get that play. So that was really good base running. I'm going to give some more props here to Ramirez. So if the ball hits her, she's out. But if the ball doesn't hit her and just barely doesn't hit her, well then she's not out. And the idea is when you're running like that from first to second is you get as close to that ball as possible without touching it. You got to stay in your lane though, got to stay in your line. And if you do that, well, it impairs the second baseman's approach to that ball a little bit because you got this big old visual impairment running across in front of you. And it can be really disruptive to a second baseman. And so that's what you want to do as a base runner in that situation. And what you want to do as a second baseman in that situation, of course, is field the ball and get the out at first, which both players executed perfectly. Well done, ladies. Well done. Here we are, middle of second. First pitch low. All right. So here we go. All right, we got a strike out of that. Okay, so it's the other Rylerton. Oh, and she just gets a little bit under it. Pop fly to first base. So there's an interesting situation. So if that first baseman is on the first base line and the runner runs right into him, what happens? Is it interference? Should you run into her? Because it's your base path. Nice pitch, nice low pitch. Excellent. 1 strike. 2 strikes. Nice little off speed. Little tomfoolery from the pitcher. All right. Nice eye, Peyton. Nice job. That is the batter there. It's affectionately known as Pepe or Miss Alderson. And I'm about to be joined by a local phenom by the name of Mark McCormick, a man of the community. And he was very loud there for a moment. But here we go. We're going to turn him on and get him involved. Good afternoon, Mr. McCormick. How are you?
Good afternoon, Mr. Knowles. I am well.
Excellent. So Mark McCormick is going to act as my my softball expert here. He's laughing. Well, you're far more informed about this game than I. I'm a baseball player. I can understand some of the strategy going on here, and but I don't have the nuance and the affection for all the the intricacies of this particular game. So
that was a ground out to second base.
Yeah, that was a ground out to second base. That was right. Little 4-3. Nice hard hit ball by Peyton. Got it on the ground. Way to put the ball in play. But it is 9 against 1 after all. Right?
It is.
It is. Now, is softball like baseball pretty much a game of failure?
Yes.
Got it. In varying degrees, of course.
Yeah, very similar.
Okay. Being patted on the back by my athletic director. The concern was that there would be bias towards certain players. My athletic director is trying to straighten us out. Suffice it to say, Mr. Bloom, we will call it as we see it. Okay.
I was wrong. She is playing now.
The biased. Oh,
I
number
was
88.
wrong.
Big
yes.
number 88.
Number
on deck?
88. Big 88.
Yeah, right on.
Yes.
I meant that in the sense of like her number was a big number.
Yes.
This is a
not number 88.
Yeah, this
yes.
is a very difficult
right
line to walk here. Okay, so Jaden's up. Jaden's got 3 balls and a strike. Here we go. Little inside. Take your base. All right.
Big 88.
Big 88. I don't like that.
Eights.
How about we say beautiful 88? So 88, everybody, is Miss Allison McCormick. That is the lovely and talented daughter of my sidekick here, Mr. McCormick.
High expectations. This should go over the fence right now.
Okay, no
Nope,
pressure.
She looked at strike 1.
Yeah.
Just
no
like Mike
pressure.
Trout does.
I'm not
Mike
kidding.
Trout often looks at strike 1.
Well, that wasn't her pitch.
No.
She's got more coming. I mean, sure it was a little low and inside, but hey, way to get that contact right back up the middle.
Right up the middle. Pitcher made a nice play.
Pitcher did make a nice play.
Nothing you can do about that.
Except maybe hit it over the fence.
Well, that would have been better.
That's all. Yeah, that's an option. That's always.
She
an
will
option
still
here.
have dinner tonight. She'll get dinner still.
Okay, so that's fair. That's fair. Nourishment is good. So, Mark, I had a. How does it work? And I'm putting you on the spot here with a little nuance of softball. How does it work if there's a pop up and it's on the baseline between home and first, and the first baseman is there to catch it, but the runner wants to run down the line?
The line belongs to the runner.
The long belongs. So if the runner were to perhaps bump into said person catching the ball, so long as she's straight down that line, she is. It's
fair game.
Fair. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. So there's lots of staff and faculty around here. I'm just going to point out a few names since we're in the middle of the second inning here, or sorry, end of the second. We're about to start the third. So Kyle Colburn is our athletic trainer that we have around here. He's been here for at least a decade. Been around a long time. Even though he looks 20-something, he's been around a long time. I don't know why, but he's currently flipping around a lint brush. I don't know what use he would possibly have with the lint brush, but he's got a lint brush.
He does.
Yeah.
That's a really good question. I could ask him if you'd like.
No. We're just going to leave it at lint brush.
Okay.
All right. Little inside there for ball one.
Ashley's had a good season, our starting pitcher. She's had a good season. Been pitching some great games.
Another person joined out here is two of our administrators, Dr. Minster and Mrs. Wild, out here making sure we're all wearing masks, making sure we're all behaving appropriately. We're all so happy to be out here watching sport.
We are.
So we're all perfectly willing to be well behaved. And Mr. McCormick's wife just showed up with his chair and is
Yes, my lovely wife, who was expecting to sit next to me, but I get to sit next to you instead.
I can give her this microphone.
Ooh.
That's not a problem. You want to switch
Lovely
places?
wife, would you like to take over Jesse's position here? And you okay?
Okay, so man on. That was a walk. Sorry, I said man on. Mark, you're going to have to help me out. Do you say man on?
You can say man on. I say man on. I don't know if it's politically correct or not, but
okay, showing bunt. Pulls back, nice and high.
runner's going. Got it, second. Nice throw.
Nice. Two things about that were impressive. First of all, the way the catcher popped up and threw that. Another impressive play, Miss Rylerton, opposite side of the bag. Gets a short hop on the opposite side of the bag. Tosses it over.
Yeah, great play all around.
Slides, gets it over to the other side, I mean. All right. I do like that pitch, but I'm just afraid it fools the umpire more than it fools anybody else. That really looked like a nice pitch.
I don't think we're allowed to talk about the umpires.
We can certainly observe what they're observing.
Okay. Well, I observed something different than the umpire just now, but
Yeah.
a little high there.
Yeah.
3-0.
So we don't have a strike. Okay. All right, our little score bug here. Mark, if you notice anything is wrong with our little score bug there, just let us know here.
That looked like a good pitch as well.
Man,
Hard to tell from our angle,
hard to tell.
but I would have called a strike.
From this angle, I would have definitely called a strike. I did also really appreciate the framing that the catcher put on that. Nice curl in, catching the outside of the ball. Excellent work.
Nice change up there.
All right, we need center field to frame it just a little bit to the side because our score bug is kind of in the way of the base. So if you could just point the camera down a little bit, we wouldn't have a problem. I don't know what was wrong with that pitch. It wasn't strikey enough, I guess. So
I don't
two
know
balls.
that that's a softball term.
Strikey?
Yeah, strikey
Okay,
enough.
all right. That is a softball, or is not a softball?
I do not think it is.
Well, it's a softball term now.
But
In this minute. Oh,
nice pop up.
jammed.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Great play by the catcher again.
Excellent play by the catcher. Way to dive after that.
Even with the bat laying right in front of her, she did a great play. Two outs now. Runner on first.
Lefty. Does she know that she's on the wrong side of the base?
I could ask her.
Right.
Again, I don't know if it's appropriate for me to yell at her and ask her, but I'd be happy to.
Okay, 2 outs, person on. That doesn't sound right, person on. It just doesn't. All right. 101. In baseball, a lot of people consider this the most important pitch. 101. Here we go.
Just a little outside.
2-1. So you were supposed to ask, well, why is this the most important pitch, Mark?
Well, I was going to ask
really,
you.
It was like softball in that for you. Like, here you go.
You said a lot of people.
A lot of people say
Consider that to be.
Yeah, because the difference between the batting averages with 2-1 and 1-2 is the largest. So you can make a strong case for that being.
That was a great pitch. Nice changeup. 2-2.
Yeah, excellent jammed her. Liz, thank you for that camera angle correction. Nice job. Thanks for the thumbs up there. That right there is perfect. And if you push program on the camera, you can see what we're seeing, and you'll be able to frame it nicely.
Just a little inside there. The pitch actually went behind the batter.
All right, so full count, 2 outs. That means the runner is moving, and likely some things will happen here. Nice.
Foul ball.
Foul ball and into the baseball field.
We have a nice little scrimmage going on behind us between the Frostoff and the JV baseball teams from Troy High School.
Oh, nice. I don't want to ask who's winning because it's assumed, right? We should be assuming that.
Troy is winning.
Yes, Troy. Good.
Nice pitch. Oh, wow. Ball 4.
Did look a little bit outside. So, Joni, you're in charge of whenever the ball is hit, we need to see that ball. Okay, she can't get it from her angle. She can't. So this is the angle we're using to show, basically. So anticipate. Don't even watch the screen right there. Watch where the ball goes and try.
2 on now, 2 outs. Ball 1.
All right. I would love to see one of those changeups right now. That changeup is pretty. I like it.
I wouldn't because I can't hit it, but.
Nope.
Ball 2.
A little outside. Little up. Okay, 3 straight balls.
There it is.
Ready to go. Nicely
3
done.
and 1.
Clearly taking. And clearly what's a strike. Excellent work. And to answer your question earlier, no, you don't need a chair. I have a chair for you. Okay,
Nice
so that was
job,
a great
girls.
play.
Got out of
Robertson
that.
over. We got a 6-3 end of the inning. Middle of third. Excellent little replay. Can we play that again? Any chance we can get that again in the box? So the answer is no to that. It says all right. That was it. Just show the great play.
She didn't see it the first time
right
or the second time.
You know, man, she just picked it up really nice in stride. Got her feet work were perfect. Kept her balance, set her feet, made a nice throw. Okay, here we go. Low. Ball 1. Okay, starting with batter number 9, Nayeli Inzunza. Inzunza's uh, an uncommon name, but it's a name. There's a lot of Inzunzas in this fair city. Can only assume that she's related to the many Inzunzas in this community, right? There's at least one of them. Here, anyway. There are a number I know of. All also Troy grads, or many of them Troy grads, I should say. Okay, 1-1. Here we go. Nice rip. That was well done.
Nice hit.
Right to the wall. She's going to turn. She's
Field,
going to try to get 2,
and she's in there.
And she's
great slide.
Just under the tag.
Great slide.
Excellent work. Excellent. Oh man, what
That's
a
way to start off the
swing.
inning.
It's a sweet way to start off the inning. So one of the things we're trying to develop with our broadcast team is the a consistent sort of replay. So play and replay and expert commentary, and really what we're trying to do is add.
And yet you asked me today.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I got you here,
Fantastic.
Mr. McCormick. We
Nice
just want to
take.
add as many elements of the story, right? When we're in an English class and we're writing a story, our teachers want us to write with as much descriptive language as possible. Well, the story here that's taking place requires all kinds of strategy and insight. That's the descriptive language. That's the thing that adds depth to the story. And then learning a little bit of all the players, that kind of thing. So those are all in the works. Those are the evolution of our broadcasts.
Well, you guys are doing a fantastic job with all the sports.
We're trying. We're still, we kind of consider ourselves in proof of concept mode still.
I haven't seen anything better for high school sports.
Thank you. Ooh, that was a nice pitch.
3-0 count. She was taken all the way.
Pitch, yeah.
Now she's ready.
Yeah, now she's ready, right. She gets another one of those. She'd be probably really happy about it. See if the pitcher's going to give her another one of those.
Nope. Ball 4.
Okay.
2 on, no outs.
All right.
Timeout. Coach wants to talk to his pitcher. Looks like we're going to get a pitching change here.
So tell me real quick here. Is there limitations in pitches or pitch counts?
There is not. Softball, they can pitch all game and come back the next day and pitch all game again and come back again and pitch all game again. Because of the motion of the pitching between softball and baseball, it's a very different rule. Baseball, there's so much more stress on the shoulder, elbow, and softball, you don't have that. So the girls are able to throw endless number of pitches and games, which makes it great if you have a pitcher
that's really dominant.
Is a stud.
Now, generally speaking, that stud pitcher, when they come back after a full game, are they as sharp typically? I mean, can you?
Well,
we
typically have at least a game or a day up between games, and so as long as there's a day between games, she's usually okay. If not, they can be a little tired, and so oftentimes, if you have back-to-back days where you're having games, they will not pitch the same pitcher in both those games, or they won't start her at least.
Got it.
And we have 2 great pitchers, so that's not a problem for us.
Excellent. So here we go.
2 on, no
Showing
outs.
bunt. Showing bunt before the pitcher's on the mound even. Here we go. And there we go. So now we know what they're doing. Now we know they're crashing. They're crashing third. Short's covering. Maybe that opens up the field a little bit.
A lot of times she'll do a slap bunt here as well.
First base is staying put. All right, foul ball. Okay, so I presume the rule is the same. Foul ball on a
Strike
on a
3.
bunt. Foul ball on a bunt attempt. would be strike 3, you're out, right?
Correct.
Okay.
She should be
So-
swinging away here.
Swinging away, okay. Although,
Yeah, you'll see that a lot where the girl will have the bunt, the bat out as if she's bunting, and then pull it back and do a slap pitch or a slap hit or just swing away. That's a good, great play by the shortstop to get the lead runner at third.
so there it happened again. So number 23, very nicely and appropriately checked up so as not to run into. So Nayeli checked up so as to not run into the shortstop, but I believe she has that line. Is that true?
That's true.
Yeah, so there could have been a little bit of, potentially a little bit of contact there, maybe rendering that play.
It's a judgment call,
little-
obviously, for
little
the
bit, yeah.
the umpire.
Well, you know, and thank goodness that the umpire's right there, so would have seen that she was perfectly in that line where she needs to be.
We're one of our big hitters up here. Perfect person for this situation.
Got it. So is this Sophia? Is she the older one or the younger one?
She's the younger one.
She's the younger one. Okay.
She's a sophomore.
Okay. Nice.
And I think
swing.
she's leading the team now in home runs and on base percentage. She's had a hot bat all season, so let's see what she can do here. She popped it
got
up.
under it. Low pitch. It's kind of tough. There we go.
Popped up.
Good.
Foul to the first baseman, unfortunately.
Good wise base running. She tagged up, ready to go. Good, also good fielding. The throw immediately. The base running was wise. Wise enough to induce a throw. You know, you always want to induce a throw in the hopes that maybe that throw goes bad. So, nice shot. Way to induce that throw. Little replay of action of it, and there she goes. She tosses it over. Right? Nice replay. Man, I am liking those pitches down there like that. Both sides are not getting that call, which is nice and fair. One ball.
Nice job by the catcher trying to frame that, but
Yeah, that's a tough
Too
frame,
low.
right? When
Yep.
that low. So in softball, do they ever flip it over and frame it up?
typically they won't get that call. So she played that perfectly where
Got it.
catch the ball low and bring it up.
Got it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here we go. Hitters count. Fouls it off. So Ashley Garcia. You know, here's a fascinating one for you, Mark. Fascinating one for you.
I can't wait.
So I have an Ashley Garcia in one of my classes.
Boy, great job by the pitching.
Yeah, that was
They
a
had
good pitch.
started off with 2 on, no outs, and they got out of it.
End of the third. So what I was saying is I have an Ashley Garcia in my class. And I have no idea if that's the same Ashley Garcia. These COVID times makes for a very unique teaching and learning for that matter. So I'm very curious to know.
Well, her dad is sitting right there to your left, so if you'd like to ask him.
Okay, here we go. Top of 4. Okay, ball 1. Ooh.
Great pitch.
Now, is that a common pitch in the game? It's generally that slower sort of changeup.
Yeah.
I would imagine that
Yeah,
really
most
messes with
most
the
girls
person
have a nice
who's gonna-
changeup like that.
who are going to do that drag bunt. Really complicates the timing of that.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
That's a great pitch.
Right. I do it all day long as long as she's going to jump out of the box like that, right?
Yep.
Now, what's the rule on them coming out of the box? Do they need to just have like 1 foot in it?
Yeah, if they come
That's
completely out,
They can come completely
They are
out,
out.
but for 1 foot,
correct.
and that foot can be. Is it like baseball? That foot, if it's touching any part of the line, is considered in the box.
Correct.
Now, how often do you see them call it?
Wow.
Like,
Quite regularly, yeah.
like I'd say she was fully out of the box.
Yeah.
Just from my vantage. I mean, she may not have been, but if she were, is it common to not call it?
No, they will call it. They call
Okay.
it quite often.
Okay, good to know. So we have the live. There.
Oh.
Nice. Get
Stay
it.
with
back.
it.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah.
Great try. Great effort by the pitcher.
Oh.
Ashley Garcia, who may or may not be in your class.
Way to go, Ashley. My center field camera person earlier was I saw her for the first time Monday. So
Because she's
decided
been on
to-
Zoom the whole
yeah,
time.
she's been on Zoom, which is allowed. I mean, it's totally
Yep.
legitimate. But she's trying to start to come back a little bit. She's still entirely 100%, but she wanted to come out, see what was going on, and participate a little bit. So
So this is
that
the
was
first week
time
that
I
the
get to
kids
see
are
her,
back
yeah.
4 days a week. How's it going?
It's going. Throw down.
Nope.
Tough.
Quick runner. She's a
Tough.
Quick
Quick
runner.
runner.
Tough
And then
pitch, too.
That pitch locations, it's really hard
Yeah.
to throw from. To twist your body all the way around and then twist it all the way back and then twist it again to throw.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 balls. Oh,
Well, outside looked like.
I think strikey comes to mind there. Now, is it common to say that with the runner on second, that's a runner in scoring position?
Yes.
So it's the same here.
Yes.
So a ball to the outfield, is that person generally scoring?
Yes. Yeah, unless it's hit right, a hard hit right to an outfielder.
Got it.
But typically, yeah, the coach will at least send her because there's a good chance they will score.
Got it.
Great heads up running right there.
Excellent job.
Pitch in the dirt, runners advance.
Nice. Way to lay off that, Miss Ramirez. All right, so 2 runners in scoring position.
Correct.
Got an open base. Now,
No outs.
is generally, like, if I were a pitcher, which I have spent a little time doing that, I would be a little less stressed about walking this batter.
Correct.
So, as she was successful last time, or sorry, Miss Ramirez was successful last time she was at bat. So,
Yeah,
well,
they're
so then you start.
intentionally walking her here. I think they're not really giving her a whole lot to swing at, but maybe she'll make a liar out of me right here.
Right.
Nope. Bases loaded.
Yeah. She had a leadoff dinger.
Hmm.
Nice, well hit ball. Great contact. Nice extension on this swing. It is sounding like Ramirez is kind of a favorite of mine. I don't know who she is. But plays the game well in my eyes.
She's not in your class.
Well, she goes to Sonora, and she's not in my class, and I'm not totally sure I would know anyway.
Oh, hit batter. Walked.
What?
Runner scored.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
It looked like it hit.
There was a change up and it
Got it.
hit her on the arm, I
Man,
think.
if the replay crew could come up with some magic right there, that would be impressive. So we did get the replay, but I was too busy looking over at my.
I think the replay started
I
right when she got hit.
Too busy looking over my
Yeah.
replay guy, and I missed it.
Yeah.
Thank you, replay guy. That was nicely done.
Base is
She
still
got hit
loaded.
twice, and I missed both of them.
Oh.
Okay. Come on, 1-2. You got to dive for those. If you're going to be over there at first base, you got to dive at everything. I give her a hard time. She couldn't have got to that. I don't think.
No.
All right.
And she's our starting catcher typically, so
Oh,
they've switched it up a
interesting.
little bit today.
Right on.
Great pitch.
Excellent.
0
pitch.
2.
That was one of those, such a good strike that nobody's disputing it. But it's interesting how sometimes batters dispute that anyway. Kind of look back like, what? Ooh,
Oh, that's
nice
gonna be
rip.
base hit.
Okay, right
Score
two.
1.
All right. So there it happens.
Nice play by the left fielder to get the ball in quickly, but not before another run scored.
Here we go. Way
Nice.
to that
Nice stroke.
excellent swing.
Yep.
Way to get that inside out and drive that. Nice job, replay guy. Way to go. That's Daniel Flanagan, everybody. He's the man,
Runner's
the myth,
going.
the wonder.
Oh,
So-
another hit batter.
That was a hit batter, really?
Yep. I thought it was a pass ball, but it must have hit her.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to have a personnel change.
Looks like they're bringing Sophia in for pitching now.
Yeah, so start off with the frame with the bases, with all the whatever runners are on, try to get all those runners, and then whatever action happens with the ball. So, Mark, little fun fact here. We
Jesse?
discovered.
I love fun facts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh. So, we in the broadcast team have been doing a lot of different sports.
I know.
And actually, we're being blessed with the presence of Aaron Mason, our head basketball coach. He's about to go against Sonora, I believe, tonight in a basketball game. Any minute now.
Is he
he'll
coming
be
over
heading
to talk to us?
I'm not totally sure that's the case, but there's a sport that we've discovered. Here's the fun fact: is not
I
as
was waiting.
difficult to cover.
Oh, is that right?
This sport, with the 4 bases, pitcher, catcher, and a big field, we've discovered it's hard to follow all the action.
Is that right?
So we've been doing our homework, and the pros use a lot of cameras.
Yeah.
In fact, every camera location is typically duplicated. So you got behind the plate, in the dugouts, you got way above the dugouts, got center field. And all those guys are pros and are able to follow the ball, and they have a technical director telling them all which part of the field to cover and where and why and how. And nice first pitch by Miss Ryderton there.
Great job.
Excellent. So I guess that's a long way of me explaining to the folks at home. apologies for the another great pitch. Apologies for the sometime we don't catch all the action. We are working on it. We have this great center field shot, which is really nice for the.
Well, from what I
Roll
can
up.
see on the monitor in front of us, it looks like you guys are doing a great job.
Oh, thank you for that.
Although I haven't seen any shots of the announcers yet, but perhaps that happens at halftime.
Seventh inning stretch. That's what we'll do. Yeah.
Perfect.
So excellent. So there was
Great
a
strikeout.
4-pitch strikeout.
Big out.
Excellent work.
Big out.
Big out, especially with. We need an out there on the old score bug there. Strikeout usually means an out. There we go.
Yeah, even in softball.
Yeah.
Fun
Ooh,
fact.
Fun fact, yeah. So the gym sports, not so hard to cover. Lots of different angles, and they're pretty straightforward. This sport, lots of cameras, lots of angles, and it's just hard to track that little ball all the time. There we go. Line shot
Fantastic
back.
play.
And
Shot back to the pitcher, knocked it down through the girl out at home plate. Unsuccessful double play back to first, but great play by the girls. Now
the
there's
not
two
so
outs.
common 1-2-3 double play. We just missed it at the 3 there. Nice little replay of it. Well, at least a replay of the end of it there. Well, another challenge is we have 4 cameras and we have the ability to record
We have 2 outs now.
2 outs, please. And we have the ability to record all 4 of those, but controlling and managing the views between them has proven to be quite difficult. Now, I have to ask, is that a strategy pitch?
I think it just slipped out of her hand.
Okay. All right. All
Just
right.
a little bit low.
All right. Not intentional.
Not intentional.
So it explains her wiping her hand off
Yes.
a few times. Okay. All right.
Oh, boy.
Oh. 2 runs are going to score. Walking it back in.
Shot to the shortstop. That play wasn't made, and 2 runs scored.
Nice replay of that batting and running.
Hit back to the pitcher. 3rd out. Nice job by Sophia coming in with bases loaded, no outs to get out of that inning and not give up too many runs.
Also, total commendation and respect to the team for executing and the coaching staff for implementing it. All those girls, before they even started into the dugout, put their masks up to be COVID safe. Hopefully we're going to get out of this thing and get the country vaccinated and get these masks off.
Yeah, sorry I stepped away for a second there, but you mentioned the masks, and I've been very impressed all year, even with practices. The coaches have done a great job to keep the girls safe, and masks at games and practices, and you don't see all the other sports doing it, but these ladies are doing a great job with that.
Actually, I'm going to clarify, Mark. You've seen every sport do this perfectly.
I mean other schools. I meant other
Oh, the
schools.
school. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
Not other sports. Troy sports have all done it perfectly.
So there we are. Thank you very much, Mr. Mr. Wolford. Mr. Wolford is on the center field camera there. He's spelling, I believe, Mr. Knowles, who was on the camera before him. So that's us. This is our little booth. Sponsored. It looks like today we're sponsored by Capelli Sport.
That's great.
Mostly because the table was here and the cloth was on it, so we were using that.
Thank you, Capelli Sports, for
Yes.
the table.
For the tablecloth. It's
The
nice.
tablecloth,
It looks
yes.
nice. All right. Top of 5. No, bottom of 4. Bottom of 4. Here we go. Nice
Nice
rip.
hit. Way to
Nice
start it
rip.
off. Nice hit to
Quick
left
hands.
field.
Ball got in properly. All right. Game as it should be played. All right.
Need to get a little rally going here.
Right? No pressure, Peyton. But it's time.
Lots of pressure.
Alexis gets on nicely with that. Thanks for that replay. Excellent work. I like the little slower version of it at the end there. That's pretty nice. It's a nice effect.
Showing bunt.
Showing
back.
bunt. Back.
Throw down
Oh.
to first.
Induce a throw
Not in time.
as much as you can. Excellent. Doesn't look like coach is totally happy with that, but I say she's safe and she induced a throw. Almost caused an error, getting her next base. Full team crash.
Great butt.
Unbelievable bunt.
Great butt.
That
Oh,
was
they
incredible.
got her out.
Did the job perfectly. Excellent job, Peyton. Man, how that ball just drop and just stay.
Yeah.
Just died right in the dirt.
Hard
there.
to
It
lay
was
down a better
perfect.
bunt than that.
Man.
Unfortunately, the catcher made a
Made
great
a
play on it.
Yeah. So the game was played properly on all levels, right? She did a perfect bunt. Catcher made a perfect play, perfect throw, perfect catch over there. Runner advanced. That was the whole plan.
Oh,
Ooh.
shot right. Oh,
Ooh, don't run into it. Oh, excellent. Okay,
shot
that's-
right back to the pitcher.
Yeah, it's tough to stop and go back the other way. But I will say she did the wise thing of making the third base chaser. Right.
Yep. So she
Given
couldn't
the-
double up the
Right. So she couldn't double
runner
up and,
first.
and possibly, if she could get that third baseman to chase her a little further, maybe get that runner on second.
Yeah.
All right.
We got eights
So
back up
we
again.
got eights, pair of eights. So you're supposed to split those, right? So I find it very interesting, everybody, that Mr. McCormick here, I have a 4K high def recording available to him 24/7 for the rest of his life that we're generating right here. But he's gonna turn and he's gonna go ahead and get his daughter's.
It's tough. I don't have a
picture.
great angle. I have to be honest here. I can usually
Well,
get up and.
Well, how about this angle right here?
Good.
How about camera 1 there? That's not
There you
bad.
go. I like that. Oh, that's good.
So here we go. Eights.
No, that was outside. I could see that from here.
All right. 2-1. Hitters count right here. Okay, don't want to fall behind. So got to get a strike in. Nope. Low.
3-1.
3-1. Does she have a green light? Is she going to get told to hold?
She has a green light, coach. I mean, Mr. Jesse. I just told her green light.
Yeah, I think she's listening too.
Green light, but fouled it off.
All right.
Two outs, 3-2. Runner will be going.
Yeah. Here we go. Staying
Nice
alive.
battle. Nice battle. Three and two count again.
Okay, runner's going again.
Ball four. Nice at
Good
bat.
eye. Good eye, Allie. Nice job. Allie, also a very talented singer and piano player. And that brings to mind that we get to sit here along the sideline of a softball field and watch them execute their sport. But I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, these ladies all have such extraordinary dimension. They're in the day, they're linguists, they're poets, they're chemists, they're scientists, they're historians, they're doing so many things in school. And then they also, outside of school, a lot of these girls are philanthropists, um, volunteers.
Yeah, it's quite amazing when you sit back and realize all that these students do.
Yeah, and we just get to watch them do this, right?
Yep.
And so we tend to think that that this is the one dimension they do, but it's not at all. So 2 and 0,
1-1.
or 1-1. There we go. Thank you, Scorebug.
2 on, 2 outs.
Nice rip.
Oh, right to the second base.
Excellent play.
Yep.
Man.
Their defense.
Yeah, so
very
3-6
solid.
there. Excellent movement of the feet. Excellent glove work. Soft hands. That ball went into the glove nicely. Quick work of the throw. Threw a perfect throw. So here we go. Yes, it is. Look at that. Kept her feet right. Got her feet right under her. Something I really appreciated that I tend to see a lot in fielding is she had her glove out and visible to herself, and the glove didn't make any sudden movements. The glove was in place. It's not like the glove moved quickly to where the ball was. The glove was already where the ball was going to go. Really, really strong characteristic and good feeling.
Absolutely.
If you watch baseball on TV, you'll see that all those pros do that with, and they don't move that glove very fast to get to the
Yep.
ball. So kudos, second base. And Mr. McCormick is gonna be okay with me stopping the talking about the other guys.
Yeah, I thought you worked for Troy.
I do.
Which maybe that's why you're confused as to whether or not Ashley's in your class or not. 'Cause we have a wild parrot flying overhead. One of Fullerton's finest.
So what we've learned is that people really like an unbiased announcer.
Is that right?
Which calls into question
Yeah,
why
see,
I have
I
you
don't.
here, right? But I will say, what's really awesome is when whatever game you're watching is played well, and so us being out at all these different sports, that's what we as the broadcasting team enjoy most, is when this sport is played well. Excellent 2-ball pitch,
Way to
2 ball,
get
1
the
strike. Wasn't it like 88 degrees Monday?
Yeah, it felt like 108.
Yeah, nice.
She got
Ball
through the
squeaked through.
third baseman and shortstop.
Just out of the reach of both the third base and the shortstop. Way to get that ball in play. Okay, so Ramirez at the plate.
Ball's in the dirt. Runner advances.
I can't see 44 without seeing Reggie Jackson. Are you with me here?
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to just refer to number 44 as Miss Jackson. Nice
Oh,
rip.
wow.
Nice solid poke.
Great play.
Excellent way to cut it off. Oh.
That was a great hit, great base running, and a great play by our right fielder. Get the ball back in, but great base running, good jump to.
Yeah, that's one of
Score.
those. It's always the easy to armchair quarterback. It's a tough call. So great play in the outfield. Peyton cut that off nicely. Tossed it in, threw a laser into second. And if that relay went home, you wonder if that play got made at home, if that the play was close at home, well, you just guarantee that that person who's on first gets to second.
Yep.
So the decision
yeah.
was made to hold the runner at first and to allow the run to score.
Yeah, Peyton made the right play. It would have been a tough play to get her at home. We have a double play set up now, which is what I'm hoping for. You may not be.
Oh,
I am.
Well, okay, so would a double play right now be a great softball?
Yeah. Yes.
It would be great softball. So that's what I want to see. See, there's a way, there's a metric I can use to look at it. If it's a great part of the sport, I'm in. Like, that was a great pitch. I love that.
Yep. She fooled her on that.
So what do you think the umpire's coming out to say?
He might just be giving her a warning. Sometimes the umpires will give the pitcher a warning if they see something that may constitute a balk, that they want to make sure she's aware of it before they make the call.
So that was okay. That's
Sometimes they're just giving the batter or the catcher a little break if one of them gets hit. I didn't see
that either.
anybody get hit that time, but a lot of times it will be the...
That's always a nice courtesy. When I was coaching baseball, whenever the umpire got hit, oh, there it
to
is.
The right fielder.
Excellent
Nice
job, Peyton. Whenever a catcher or whenever the umpire got hit, I would always call time and find something wrong with the fielder and go try to fix that made up wrong thing. So that gives the umpire a little time to maybe get a swig of water and recover from getting beaned. I didn't see that here though. All right.
No,
here we
I don't
go.
think so. Great pitch.
Nice pitch.
Strike one. Sophia's coming and pitched well in relief. Great pitch. Great change up there.
Oh, nice.
Completely froze the girl.
Yeah. Didn't even freeze the umpire either.
Nope.
He nailed that one.
Yep.
He's back there doing good work, everybody.
Yes, he is. Throw it down to first.
I love it. I love it. It's good. That's a good ball right there.
May have felt the raindrop.
Burned on the changeup. Great job of anticipating that. So on my crew right now, we have somebody in ROTC out in center field. We have a cheerleader here operating the camera over here by third base. We have a water polo player out here visiting said cheerleader, wearing actually, I shouldn't say water polo, it's one of the captains of the swim team. Having just swam in her swim meet, out here now supporting her friend who's about to make a great catch.
Nice catch.
Yes.
Second base
Excellent.
to double her up.
Doubled up. Right on.
Great play, Peyton.
Excellent work, Peyton. Right field's getting a little work there.
She did.
That was that all 3 outs from right field?
It was.
Nice job, Peyton.
2 fly balls, and she threw it in to double up the girl that was running from second.
Yeah, and there's another dynamic that these girls all possess. They're all friends, and they're all sisters, and they're all daughters. That's just another aspect of their lives that we don't necessarily always see.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
High school's a fantastic time to be alive and involved. COVID has interrupted that. Not so.
Yeah. It's been rough, especially on these seniors that had a rough beginning of their senior year, but it sounds like they're...
So that was us on camera again. Catherine, come over and say hi to everybody. So this is one of the captains of the swim team, captain of the water polo team, and an all-around stellar human. It's good to see you. Can you explain? Is it? Yeah. It's on your foot there. Okay, can you come to the side a little bit so we can see? So you seniors are all doing this game of assassin, yes? Okay, so as long as she's got a floaty on, she cannot lose in the game of assassin. So it's a tag game,
Hmm.
and you're assigned somebody, and you got to squirt them with a water gun.
You don't think they're going to think we're seniors and squirt us, do you?
And then we're automatically out of the
Yeah.
game? Well, I personally have not reached senior status yet.
I was talking about being a senior in high school, but
Well,
thank you for telling me I'm old. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, happy to have you here, as always. So, Allie and Catherine were both on the same soccer team back in the day.
They had the best soccer coach I've ever witnessed in my life. I often think back to that year, and
He's clearly being sarcastic, everybody.
What?
Can you smell it? Can you
What?
smell the sarcasm?
What?
Yeah. I just happen to be the coach of that team, everybody. Okay, so back to this game. We got 2 strikes. All right, Nadia, leadoff batter.
leadoff hitter,
Here we go.
center fielder, having a fantastic season, both in the outfield and at the plate.
Nice.
Tough play for shortstop,
Yeah.
but another great play.
I'm not gonna lie, that foot. I would love to see that replay. That foot didn't quite look like it stayed on.
I think we have replay capability.
We do when the stars align. We're still working on that aspect of the game. I will tell you, so imagine this: as soon as the ball is hit, there's the actions happen, and the ball's back to the pitch. Here we
There
go.
you go.
Oh, and in slow mo. Check this guy out. He is good. All right. So, and if we're tracking it over, great camera work.
I think she got
I
back
think
down
she
on it.
got it down. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
was-
say this often, but that was a good call by the umpire.
Yeah. So.
Little
All right, ball
inside.
inside. Looks like a nice pitch. So as soon as the play's over, we have 4 cameras, and if there's 4 recordings, essentially at that moment, there are 8 different choices,
Is that right?
right? Because you have 4 replays to choose from, as well as the 4 current live cameras.
Hmm.
So it can be pretty overwhelming.
Yeah. Your director is doing a fantastic job today. Oh, that's you?
Okay, 2-2.
We need some base runners here.
So I noticed that Troy, they all are not wearing caps, but Sonora is all wearing caps. So is that
Caps? Is that what you're saying?
caps like the top of the head?
Visors?
Visors.
Yeah.
Visors. That's probably.
Yeah.
Is that just a choice? So you were you could not wear a hat?
That is a choice. Strike 3 looking.
Okay. Up to bat is
2
the
outs.
sum total of all points scored by Troy. That was a good looking pitch. Wow.
Another
Thank you
good
for
one.
that great replay.
Nice swing. Fouled it off. 0-2.
Need some wind.
Lots.
Need a big old gust. That was probably like a triple in the home run elevator, or in an elevator shaft. All right, we're back. Top of 6. So we play 6 in this sport, right?
Or 7.
7? We play 7. Okay. So we do actually play 6.
We do play 6.
But we also then play a 7th.
Sometimes.
Yeah. When you say sometimes, what would be the conditions under which you don't play?
If we only play 6.
Yeah.
That would be one condition of not playing 7.
Okay, fair.
I know before in preseason there were mercy rules.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sorry, I do not know the rules.
Got it. But that would be the condition where we don't
Yes.
play. Got it. Nice rip.
Let's hit up the middle. Good play by the center fielder to get it back in.
So I notice on the score sheet it says that the designated hitter is not the designated hitter, designated player, the DP.
Correct. You're allowed to sub a player out who can also then either bat or they can keep the other player that was playing the field.
Oh, okay.
She can continue to bat.
Oh, awesome. All right.
Gives the coach some flexibility and creativity.
Excellent.
Great pitch. Great play.
Way to get the lead runner.
Diving attempt. Just missed the pop-up, but threw the girl out at second. Good play.
Way to collect yourself. Get your feet under you. Make a good throw.
So, Jesse, how long have you been at Troy High School?
I've been here since about 6:45.
That's a long day.
It's all right.
How many years have you taught here?
Oh, I knew that was coming. A little heads up over here.
I got it. It's coming right to me. Oh.
That's Mr. Nichols, Coach Nichols over there, kind of wondering why the water polo / swimmer is unable to rein that in. Yeah, he is definitely disappointed. Yeah, he's giving a little lip. I love it.
No.
That's worthy.
High expectations here at Troy High School.
Yeah, and then also shout out to
Great
the
pitch.
coaching staff here. Nichols, Tack, Drew, Coach Scott.
They're doing a great job. Great team. They've done really well with these girls.
There's a good energy.
And a hard year with COVID and
Yeah.
not knowing what was going to happen. They have done a fantastic job of keeping these girls motivated, and
There's still a good energy, even though the score's not right.
Yep.
There's still a total affirmative environment here.
Yep. And that's all coaching. And great parenting.
She's going to go to third. All right. Nice. Nice hit. Game being played correctly all around. All right, so we got 2 outs. Any base. Any base. I believe Coach is getting some new folks in here. I unfortunately don't have the list of said new folks, but I believe 19 is subbed in here for somebody. I don't know who. All right. All right, any base. Take the nice easy one first.
Good
right
job.
On. Way to go. Masks up. Girls are in. Little huddle. Little pep talk. Little, come on. We're not out of this. It's our turn here.
Breeze is picking up a little bit.
Yeah. It's,
Chilly afternoon.
yeah. I'm going to stand up for a little while here.
How's the view from up there?
I got a camera in my way.
I have feet in my way.
So I've been given an indication as to the disposition of my cohort here. So second shot, has it kicked in yet? The general malaise and lethargy
Yes,
that
it
accompanies.
kicked in about 2 o'clock today, which is almost 24 hours exactly. I got it yesterday at 2:30. I woke up this morning. I was feeling fine. I went on my 20-mile walk. or 5.
As one does.
Yeah.
On a
And
on
felt fine.
on a Wednesday, yeah.
And got home for a late lunch and realized, oh, this is what they're talking about.
Yeah, I went through that.
But I got up and walked around a little bit and worked in the yard for a little bit, and now here I am.
There you go.
Sitting next to
looking like $1 million.
the Jesse Knowles and feeling a lot better.
Yeah, I'm hopeful that everybody's concern and hesitancy about getting that vaccine subsides. Ooh, that one looked low.
It did look
this,
low.
From this angle, that looked a little low.
An 0-2 count now?
It's not 0-1 because I've seen a couple pitches. Okay.
Way to stay alive up there. If it was truly 0-2.
Okay, this is my student again, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. There might be other Ashley Garcias out there.
There might be.
And for the record, she's doing fantastically in the class.
Great pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
So do you feel liberated now that you had a?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No, I heard it's 2 weeks, right, before I'm liberated.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel good. My wife had her second shot couple weeks ago, and
Nice pitch.
our grandparents have had theirs, so it's nice to be able to spend time with family again after a long wait and
Right.
feel like we're not endangering anybody. And so yeah, it's good.
My hope is that everybody, because I think we're all adults are eligible now, right?
16 and over now, yeah.
16 and over, yeah. So that pretty much covers a lot of the school. My sincere hope is that we can all get vaccinated before school next year.
Yeah.
Then we can get some normalcy, and get them. I personally feel like the masks, while they do serve their purpose, there's a cost, and that is and that is seeing the face and
Yeah.
having that connection to how somebody else is thinking and feeling. I find great value in that in my particular profession. Fouled off,
Sure.
staying alive.
It'll be interesting to see as they continue to do the studies and to realize what the long-term effects will be on students, kids
Oh man.
going through this, and
Yeah.
praying that it's all gonna
Yeah.
work out okay. And this will just be a good story for
Yeah.
a lot of the students. I
I'm
tell
so-
my kids all the time, listen, you can tell your kids when they don't want to go to high school or go to school that you had a year of your life that you wanted to go to school and you weren't allowed to.
Yeah.
So you will
Yeah.
go to school.
Yeah. Maybe that story can help future generations. My big concern from an educational standpoint is that potentially the effects are permanent. Highly probable.
Yeah.
That the effects are going to be permanent. And so many. It's just it's so amazing the myriad ways in which it's affected. There are just so many aspects. All right, so here we have Miss Alderson up to bat. Maybe she can
Is she one of your students?
create something here. Never was a student of mine. No. She might be this year though. I don't know.
She might be.
I
You're
was
sure, but
kidding.
you're not sure.
Yeah.
It's good.
Nice rip.
Oh, right to the shortstop.
Gosh. Served it right up to that shortstop.
Yep.
Nicely done.
Going into the top of the seventh now. Troy's going to have to make a tough. Troy's going to have to make a nice rally here in the bottom of the seventh. Hopefully hold them here in the top of the seventh. Have a nice comeback win. You never know.
Hey, if you knew, then you wouldn't play it, right? You gotta play. That's why we play them. You bet. It's impressively cold.
It is.
Girls are doing a good job hustling out, creating a little.
There's no
Warmth
walking on
for
the
them.
softball field.
Okay, create a little warmth for themselves. I see the coaches walking all the time. What do you mean there's no walking on a...
I think that's where the saying, do as I say, not as I do, works very well.
Nice. It's one of my favorite things right there.
Strike
Nice.
one.
Well, depending on the vantage, but the first pitch changeup.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch changeup is really just sets up so many other things, but doesn't set you really up for a high ball. All right.
Ball in the dirt.
So are the coaches calling the pitches?
Yes. Usually give them a signal with fingers, and pitcher and catcher will be watching, and they have
So-
wristbands that have
Yeah.
all the plays, all the pitches on them.
Got it. And so
Should be an out at first. Great play.
Excellent. Way to come around it. Get in front of it. Set the feet, fire over. Made it look easy. Here we go. Nice little replay.
Great replay. A little slow motion action.
Nice way to pan out. Get the play at first base.
Well done, camera crew.
Bravo. Bravo on the camera crew. Bravo on the replay. Look at that beautiful replay.
And great first pitch again.
Was that another changeup?
It was. For a
Nice.
strike. Froze the batter. That's the one pitch I might have a chance to hit.
Right.
No change it, just
Right.
low.
If at first you don't succeed. Oh wait, first you succeed. I got that backwards. Yeah, she was
She
very
did succeed
very
first, yeah.
effective. Very
Yeah.
effective, right? If it
If at
worked
first you
once,
succeed,
yeah.
do it again.
Ooh, man, that looked like a good pitch.
The breeze is picking up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perhaps our sponsor could provide a heater for us next game.
Next time, maybe.
Great pitch.
Mr. Nichols, who's always
Great
Big
pitch.
shorts.
Change up for the strikeout. Beautiful pitch
that was
by
a beautiful
Sophia.
pitch. Mr. Nichols, Coach Nichols, I should say, always in shorts, has dressed for the weather today. Has his shorts on as always and a
Yeah.
jacket.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the same for Coach Tack too. I'm not sure I've seen him in pants.
Perhaps Troy High School could supply sweatpants for both of them.
Just to hide the legs? Is that the whole point?
No, to keep them
Ooh, nice
warm
pitch.
and healthy.
I will tell you that there are very few threads that the school buys. Everything from the choir outfits to drama costumes to jerseys. There are very few things. They're almost always community supported. The result of volunteers.
Oh, shot down.
Nice shot down the line.
She's
We're
going
gonna
3.
get it at 3. Uh-oh. Stand up
Plays.
triple.
Good play by the third base to come off the bag and get that throw. Nice triple. Oh, sorry, it's a ground rule double.
Oh, it went past the
It went past the
plane of
screen.
the
Yep.
fence. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I lied to Coach Nichols. I'm not actually warm. I am dressed for the weather. I'm not warm. Even our athletic trainers taking a shelter in the soccer.
The soccer shelter.
Yep. Ball 1, man on second. Sorry, person on second. 2 outs. There we go.
Shot to third base.
Yep.
Great play. 3 outs.
Great play. Excellent.
Last chance for the Troy Warriors.
Yep.
I think they
Warriors
can
is,
do it.
Warriors is the operative word here. We got a battle.
11 runs. Here we are in the bottom of the 7th. Leadoff batter is up with an 0-2 count. Nice take. 1-2.
1-2. So it just dawned on me. I have 2 Ashley Garcias.
You have 2?
In 2 different classes, yeah.
One
I
one
know
of them?
about. One I know about, and one of them is actually on the team. But I was thinking the other Ashley Garcia.
Oh.
So we have a little strikeout here. It's not how we're going to score
No.
10 runs.
It's going to make it tough for 88 to get a
Yeah.
grand slam.
Is she twice as good as Reggie Jackson?
Yeah.
So is there a reason behind the 88?
It was a uniform number that they had.
Got it.
Ground out to second. 2 outs. Down to the last out.
You feeling okay?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. All right.
My left arm that you just slapped is a little sore, but other than that.
Oh, man. I do understand the sore arm.
I want to clarify, though, just my arm is not as sore as my wife's arm was.
Oh, yeah.
So at least I have that going for me. I don't think she's listening to this broadcast.
Well, we can hope not.
Well, since I'm looking at her in the outfield, as she's watching the game from there.
All right. Fouled off right side.
I guess it should say as long as none of her friends are listening to this broadcast.
You can hope. Or relatives. All right, here we go. 1-1.
Thank you again, Jesse, and your whole team for providing this service to so many fans that can't be here today. It really is a huge blessing, so thank you.
You're very kind to say that. So telling a story with a camera is basically what my classes, all the media pathway classes are all about, and this is one of the stories. And it's a lot. We're having a lot of fun. It is a colossal challenge.
So many of your students that are in your class do they have hopes and aspirations to continue on in film or broadcasting?
Let me just tell you honestly, no. They do have fascination with storytelling, and that interest in storytelling and that pursuit of being able to do it themselves is what I think will translate nicely to their future, because we have screens. Screens are everywhere.
Yep.
We're not getting away from screens, right?
Nope.
So being able to communicate with the screen, I think, is a really valuable skill, and I think they all see it that way. Whether or not they pursue that as their primary career aspiration, that's actually not the most common of kids. But many kids get the value in that, and it's so applicable to so many fields.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the idea of editing video has permeated a number of different professions that 10 years ago would never have thought that, it's so important to be able to edit video.
So true.
Even in your profession, I bet.
Even as a family, we were trying to edit a video to turn in for one of my daughter's National Charity League projects, and we could not figure out how to do it. So I wish she would have taken your class.
So here we go. We're staying alive a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Runner on first. Nice take.
Way to stay off
2-2.
That was coming in hot. Wouldn't it be cool if I had one of those things that shows you the speed of the pitch?
That would be.
That would be cool. I think I can get a counter up there, maybe do a pitch count. Nice. Get out.
That's a nice shot.
Get out. Get back there.
Fantastic catch. Fantastic catch. Diving catch by the right fielder to end the game. Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible play to end the game.
Excellent play.
We were just informed by one of the parents from the Sonora team that the girl that just made that catch just came from water polo.
So, was that right field?
Yes.
So, Miss Smith.
Well, Jesse, it's been a pleasure.
Well, I got to tell you, the pleasure's been all mine. We're
No.
going to go ahead and
Maybe 50-50.
We're going to go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay.
Those of you who are still watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support and being in our audience. Please consider subscribing to the channel by just clicking the subscribe. And then if you also, it's what you pound, I never get this right. The kids always get mad at me. You pound the subscribe, punch the subscribe, you strike the subscribe button, and you ring the bell.
I'm so confused.
Well, the YouTube world is not.
I'm sure the listeners will have it
So
down.
the idea is to subscribe to the channel, so that way whenever we have content, they'll get a notification.
Got
and
it.
then if they ring the bell, well then they'll get notified. I just didn't make sense just now. So subscribe
And ring the bell.
And please consider tuning into our future broadcasts. It's always fun when there's somebody on the other side of what we're doing. So that's it. I'm Jess Knowles. We're signing off.